Seems like not a day goes by that we don't hear of another crash on this section of I-84. I'm your Jerome neighborhood reporter, Lori in Nettleton, and if you're anything like me, even driving the speed limit, you feel like you're holding up traffic that's in a rush to get around you, even in a construction zone. I talked to some local law enforcement and to ITD who told me that, no surprise, higher rates of speed and inattentive driving are linked to all the crashes we've been seeing lately.
Yeah, it's been a busy year. A lot of unfortunate crashes.
Jerome County Sheriff George Oppendyke says his deputies are constantly responding to crashes in the construction zone on I-84.
What's it been like for your office in terms of responding to a lot of these incidents?
It's been challenging because, like you stated, the ever changing traffic flow patterns and routes and things like that. Um, Also, a lot of congestion with the way they have it set up now. So yeah, it makes it hard for enforcement because it's just too dangerous to be out there running a speed trap, things like that. So yeah, it's very challenging for us and for the people driving.
The widening of I-84 will eventually mean a third lane in each direction. For now, the lanes between Twin Falls and Jerome are narrow with barriers on both sides.
I feel like we're almost putting people into a death box, as narrow as the lanes are, and there's no room for error, whether it's speed or vehicle malfunction, things like that. And unfortunately, with the interstate, so many people that are driving it are not from the area, that aren't familiar with things, and then they encounter it for the first time, and that's when bad things happen. So
ITD collects crash data from law enforcement agencies, and Megan Johns tells me they can identify areas where more safety measures should be taken.
We have work zones that can be in place for months or even years. And so it's important to remind ourselves not to be complacent and to engage with the drive that we're taking. And that means slowing down and putting away distractions.
The lane widening project, as well as the interchange and new bridges at exit 168, are expected to wrap up in 2026, so there's still a few seasons to get through before the coast is clear.
well, it just seems like the last month or so, there's been an increase in it, and like I said, it's kind of scary to think that we haven't had weather that's affecting these problems, and when that comes, I'm worried it's gonna be a lot more frequent than what we've experienced so far.
The season of ice and snow are fast approaching, so all the more reason to start practicing safe driving habits now on southern Idaho roads. I'm your Jerome neighborhood reporter, Lori in Nettleton, Idaho News 6.